everyone. Welcome to my 9/9 portal Mars retrograde in Aries video. So today is the 9/9 portal for 2020. The message that was coming through this morning was really potent. Of course, 9/9 represents mastery. It represents the end of a cycle, completion. And so what was coming through is this message about fertility and pregnancy of a new way of being, that we've been in that gestation period, right, for 9 months. And there is something that new that is being birthed within each and every one of us. And so that is the beginning of this message. So tying it into Mars going retrograde in Aries. So Mars is in its home sign of Aries. So this is very simply put, very much the energy of freedom, the individual, and of the warrior, okay? And so we're going to be able to reflect upon all of these themes over, I think it's about 40 days, because Mars will go direct on November 14th. So anyway, this year is really potent. We're going to start with that 9/9 portal. We know that, it's like time after time in 2020, we've had these doubling and tripling ups of energy, and today is no different. We have a 9/9 portal, and we have Mars going retrograde in Aries. These are two really potent energies. And so if you're feeling a lot today, this is part of the reason why. And so the 9/9 portal, completion, mastery. Yes, I do feel that has happened, right? And the thing is, the next 3 portals for 2020, the 10/10 portal, the 11/11 portal, one of my favorites, and then the 12/12 portal. What they are doing is we've been in this place of where we're ready to give birth, right? We've been rebirthing. I feel the 9/9 portal is definitely the portal of rebirth. And then the 10/10, 11/11, and 12/12 actually build upon that. So it's like, okay, here we are, and we're going to build, and we're going to build, and we're going to build. And then we go into 2021, like in an amazing kind of energy. So big awakenings for people, big changes and transformations for people. And when I'm saying big changes and transformation, that could be the subtle journey of the soul, or it could be big life changes too. So just know that transformation happens internally and externally. Also too, what we have happening with this Mars retrograde, what was coming in today, it's so potent because it is happening on the 9/9 portal. And when you take the 9 plus the 9 plus 2020, it all adds up to 22. 22 is the master number of the peacemaker and of the master architect and the master creator, the master builder, okay? And so we also have Mars going retrograde on the West Coast in Pacific time zone at 3:22 p.m., 6:22 p.m. Eastern time. And so we have the day in the code of 22. We have Mars going retrograde at 22 minutes, wherever it is in the world. To me, this really links both of these energies together and supports this energy of the individual freedom and liberation to really be on our own through the spiritual awakening and the spiritual journey of activation. What I was shown this morning is that this 22 energy, trying to get it not to, oh, there we go, it's not reflecting. This 22 energy, they showed me 22s drawn exactly like this. And then what they did is they turned into Egyptian glyph, and then they turned into snakes moving forward. So the snake, to me, was really representing the kundalini awakening, the kundalini rising. This is why we've reached a peak of mastery. The kundalini is rising in a lot of humanity. It's really, I'm seeing it right now, going up through at least to the heart chakra. So in this year that we have this great opportunity to be able to experience not only the vibrations of the heart chakra and its highest capacity of love and gratitude and compassion, but also too the neutral mind, which is also associated with the number 4, which is associated with non-reaction and with compassion and objectivity and meditation and devotion. The best way to develop the neutral mind is through a meditative practice of some sort. That being said, that is part of the integration of these two energies. This is why the universe has brought us a doubling up of a portal energy of 9-9 and a Mars retrograde in Aries. Okay, this is, we talk about in the, yoga practices, liberation and moksha. Well, to me, this is really a sign within this 22-day energy and the 22 minutes of Mars going retrograde that we are in a phase where the kundalini can really arise. And what they're showing me too is the kundalini rising in individuals if they so choose, of course, but also too in the earth, even more so in the earth. Okay, I'm feeling and I'm seeing this stirring up happening. Okay, and so aside from that, this is not a message just for 9-9, because the Mars retrograde will keep on going until November 13th. It's actually Friday the 13th, which I absolutely love, because Mars represents the masculine energy, right? And then we have Venus. Venus is the feminine energy, and so Friday the 13th is the day of Venus. So yes, we have Mars really, this Mars retrograde is really couched in some really potent energy days, huh? So we have today the 9-9 portal, it begins, and it stations direct on Friday the 13th in November. So it's really going through the stage, right? Mars is also very, Mars in Aries, very masculine, right? And so it is going through in this 9-9 portal, the transformations and the experience and the exploration of being able to integrate some feminine into that. And so with the 9 energy and the 22 energy, there is this energy of peace, the mastery of peace that can come through. And also I feel the fact that it's ending on the day of Venus is because that is signifying an honor of the sacred masculine, really honoring the sacred feminine, and them coming together in compassion and peace. Now, getting back to the number 22, the thing is, this energy, this Mars retrograde energy, really supports our ability to be non-reactive. And so this is another tie-in between the Mars retrograde and the 9-9 portal. So the Mars retrograde allows us to practice non-reactivity. The 9-9 portal day, the number 22, that reduces down to the 4. That's all about the neutral mind, and the neutral mind supports a development and a mastery of non-reactivity. And interestingly enough, it is recommended that before you speak or act in reaction to somebody else, to wait 9 seconds. To wait 9 seconds. So this 9-9 portal, Mars and Aries retrograde energy, is teaching us patience and mastery over our own empowered expression to come from a very high vibrational place. This is the kundalini arising and awakening. So we're not having a gut, visceral kind of reaction. We're having an action that is coming from the heart and the intuition at its highest vibration by taking a breath and a pause. And so this, to me, Mars has been very influencing already over the summer. And here I am, I'm in Southern California, right? And we've had an incredible heat wave leading up to breaking all records. 111 degrees, which in my place, which is kind of wild. I love that number though, don't you? And also too, I have fires on either side of me. So this is Mars energy at its utmost, reminding us it's like I'm here and I'm here now. And so what are you going to experience with me? And we have the opportunity to experience the sacred warrior who is protecting the innocent. And that concept could be liberation and freedom of individuality and of our own personal sovereignty. It's about setting boundaries. And we have the ability to come into this energy as the sacred warriors in the service of love. And my ruling planet is actually Venus. Even though I have a ton of warrior energy and I have been, a warrior in so many lifetimes, I can't even tell you, I have lots of fire energy. And my fire energy, because my Venus is actually in Aries. So I have this ability to come through as a sacred warrior in the service of love. And Spirit is asking me to share the message that they gave me about 6 years ago. And if that resonates with you, please, use that, because I feel this is how we can really utilize this 9-9 portal energy that is opening up the Mars retrograde in Aries to really come into a stance of setting strong boundaries, being courageous with our take on freedom and protecting our freedom, if you will, protecting liberation of the soul, if you will, protecting our ability to be in a beautiful soul-like, even childlike state of the innocent, and allowing us to say no and to set strong boundaries and to be able to move forward into a greater expansion of who we are. Because let's not forget that very soon after Mars goes direct, 2 weeks, we have the last 2 eclipses of 2020. And so I feel that Mars retrograde energy is really going to be sealed in with those eclipse energies, which the first one is in Gemini. It is it's a solar eclipse in Gemini. Is that right? No, I'm sorry, it's the lunar eclipse. The lunar eclipse in Gemini on November 30th, and then it is on December 14th, the new moon in Sagittarius, and that is a solar eclipse. And so that is really encapsulating this energy. So I would like to pull a card around everything that's going on, and this message is actually, it's about the opening of the 9-9 portal to the Mars in Aries retrograde energy. So this message is definitely good until, it's definitely, well, it's always good, right? Timing is everything, and timing is nothing, because we are timeless beings. But anyway, aside from that, this message will really run its course until November 13th, 14th, depending on where you are in the world. Okay, so what is our message in this opening of the 9-9 portal into the Mars and Aries retrograde 2020 energy? What is our message? Woo! Well, I just did a whole bunch fall out. That would be a huge reading. So we just want one card to start. Here we go. Oh, wow, look at this. I love it. Oh, and by the way, before I start that, I am using Kyle Gray's Angels and Ancestors deck. I do have to tell you, this is definitely my go-to deck right now. I love and adore this deck. And the energy of it came for this message in a meditation earlier. So yes, great deck. I'll list that below if you're interested in checking it out. Okay, so Sky Father, trust in the unknown. I look at that and I love the eagle too. This is the current situation of what is happening. Mars in Aries is a very masculine sign. And what this is showing us is that we have the opportunity, individually and as humanity, to be able to open up to the sacred masculine within us at its absolute highest vibration. It's funny because I'm actually hearing the 22nd dimension vibration. I don't even know what that is, but that's what's coming through. So yes, that's what we're going to say. And so we have this opportunity to fly high and to take in the big picture and to really develop our own divine masculine within each and every one of us. And for everyone out there, whether you're female or you're male, all of us have divine feminine and divine masculine energy. This is about each individual and each of us as a part of humanity and humanity as a whole. Okay? So this is where we are. This is such a beautiful, beautiful message. So there's a transformation going on in the divine masculine in this Mars retrograde energy. Okay, I'm going to pull a second card that is going to tell us what else we need to know or what we can do with this message. Oh, well, that came right out. Here we go. Oh, I love this. Okay, here we have the Earth Guardian, stay rooted and grounded. Okay, so yes, in this Mars energy, we have a lot of sky energy, a lot of, it could be opening up the third eye, a lot of consciousness coming in. So for the massive amount that can be coming in, we want to stay guarded and grounded, I guess, okay? And I love the fact that we have the Sky Father and the Earth Guardian. And even though the guardian of the earth is portrayed here as androgynous, which is kind of cool because guess what? This is the integration of the sacred masculine and the sacred feminine as one, and not, equally, right? And so we have this opportunity within ourselves to really, in a grounded state, be able to come into this balance. What they are telling me too is that, as a reminder, today being a 22-day, and of course it's 9/9 portal, this is really going to open up even more so on the equinox, which here in the Pacific Coast is September 22nd. So it's also a 9/22 day. Okay, so that is really the balance of masculine and feminine. It's also the balance of light and dark as we talk about it in a planetary way, okay? So this is about balance, whether you're going into the spring in the southern hemisphere, you're going into the fall, autumn in the northern hemisphere. We have this opportunity for the sky and the earth, the masculine and the feminine, to work together in these last 3 months in particular of 2020 and to really create this new paradigm of the Aquarian age that all of us came here for. Let's face it, we are all here for this sacred cosmic party. That's certainly why I came back. So I feel that this is so exciting that yes, we can go into the unknown and just know that we don't need to know the details, even though we're in Virgo. We don't need to know the details. We can just be okay and see the eagle medicine, see the big perspective, see things from a higher view. And as long as we stay grounded, this is an incredible time to be meditating. I feel people are going to get a lot of downloads, a lot of transmissions, and a lot of initiations. Okay, I've been getting them myself. So I'm totally with all of you. Okay, my dears, so many blessings to you, and I'm sure I'll be doing another video at the very least in 9/22 and for the equinox. And until then, if you like this, please give me a thumbs up and, you know, share it. And so many blessings to all of you. Bye now.